Hello everybody and welcome to the second house in my tiny house building series type thing that we're doing. Now this one is a Sims 2 build. We've done a Sims 1 build which I will link in, it'll be in the playlist. This will be a nice playlist. You know, you can go watch it there. It'll be fine. Now, this is probably the second hardest one to do. It's the same size as the one that we did in Sims 1. They're all going to be the same size because this is the smallest you can make it for the the starter games to have everything you need in it. I was trying to make it a little bit fancy, but then I'm just like, it ends up being quite modern and funky looking. I quite like that. I just wasn't too sure what to do with bits and pieces, so things don't get done like they were going to be done. But it ends up being another modern build. I think they're all going to be modern ones. Because even the Sims 1 one was like as modern as you could probably get with the Sims 1 stuff. Because, you know, Sims 1 is a very old game. Alright, I'm trying to find a door that I liked. See, that door works quite nicely. Well, I don't really like the idea of having a full glass front door, but hey, it's how we had to go. Because I didn't know what other door to use. Simple reasoning behind it all. And here I am trying to find windows that I liked. In the end, we gave for these little triangle ones. I thought they matched the door really well. And it adds like a funky, I don't know, kind of sci-fi feel to the build, which I thought was quite cool. So yeah, the next build we will do will be in Sims 3, and it will be our first ever Sims 3 build, which I'm pretty excited about, because Sims 3 was like the game I played an awful lot of, but I struggle to go back to it. That's mostly because it's laggy, but that's fine. Yeah. I don't think we'll use any custom content in this. I think I stick it all to just the Ultimate Collection items. I don't think I use the custom stuff that I have in here. I might use one or two items, but I don't think I did. We'll have to wait and see. These are not available for download because I don't know A, where I'd put them, B, how to do it. So, yeah. The only ever Sims 2 content I ever released back in the day was some Sims. And, yeah. They can be lost into obscurity forever. I'm pretty sure they're not. But, anyway. Back to sorting out what's included. Well, the house. So yeah, it has quite a nice modern feel to it. Though it's very hard to keep it quite modern when a lot of the floor stuff is so dated looking. But it's just of the era of the game, is how you gotta see it. Though some of it is actually really has come back into style, like those hexagon tiles. I wanted them in my bathroom and we were doing my bathroom, but they were too expensive, so I did not get them. Well, I wanted ones like that, but not on the floor, on the walls how I wanted them to be. I thought that would have been really cool. Well, actually, I do have hexagon tiles in the bathroom. Oh, whoops. Yeah, our border's hexagon. Yes. Ignore me, I'm going off on a tangent. So yeah, we were having a nice modern build. It's having this little bit outside the front to, add a tiny bit more interest to it. And use these tiny little bricks, because I thought they were quite cute. Oh yes, we may use a little bit of custom content on the outside. I have a feeling I might use a little bit. didn't realise you had such cool like stuff in here. Like you can make your house look like it was still being worked on. It's quite cool. And if you can hear my cat meowing in the background, it's fine. She just wants to play. Well, she is playing. Yeah, see that we are going to use a little bit, I think. Yeah, so we did use a little bit. What annoys me is it covers one edge of the wall, but not the other. So those bits stay white, I think. Yeah. So it looked weird having one that was that material and then the other one that was brick. That just looked a little bit too weird. And today's music is from The Sims 2 build mode. Hopefully we won't get copyrighted on it. Because I did, on my last Sims 2 video, get a copyright strike on it. Well, not a strike, but it is being monetized for copyright purposes. Because of the classical radio station. So, yeah, I might have to turn off like the radio station sounds, something like that for now. Because I thought it had been the other one where we went on a date. They got it where you could actually tell they were proper tunes and stuff that had been turned into like the Sims radios stuff. When we went to that lot, the shopping lot for the date. But no, that one didn't get it. But the classical music, oh dear, that got me. So we're just gonna well, yeah. I'm just gonna have to watch it with Sims 2, I think. I think you have to watch Sims 3 sometimes too, don't you? But I don't know. We'll probably do a Sims 3 Let's Play. Maybe. Depends how well it runs. I know that seems a strange thing to say when, you know, I have all the other Sims games working perfectly on my computer, but, you know, Sims 3 is just a pain in the butt. Yeah, I might take out all the, like, any content and stuff I've got in there that, like, custom stuff and mods, and see if that works, and but it might not. It might make it a lot worse. And then I'll be like, oh damn, why did I do that? So there we go. So I'm pretty pleased with how the inside looks. It's very modern, in a way. You know, the use of grey and stuff, I think, makes it quite modern, because grey is very in a minute. Oh, sounds like there's a plane going overhead. Again, this is another game that has some quite cool counters. Why can't we have cool counters like this in The Sims 4? Why is The Sims 4 so lacking in counters? That's all I want. But, yeah, it's all we have to live with, isn't it? Get a dishwasher and we get a trash compactor in there, so we get rid of the sink. But there is a sink in the bathroom which is pretty much just there, so if you want to wash your hands you can just use that sink. But yeah, it's just something you have to consider. We're using that weird one with the glass. I ended up using that in so many of my Sims 1 builds back in the day. I was a little unsure of what I wanted to put there, but we have that. It's a shame it doesn't have any recoilers. I find that a bit weird. But it gives the Sims the opportunity to have a bath or a shower, which is what I wanted. Now this is when you realise how small the build is in these old games, like perspective. Because, you know, bed. Once you get the bed in and a sofa and a TV, that is it. That's all the space gone. You don't have any room for anywhere else. Because Sims in these games need a proper path to be able to get to everything. Even in Sims 3, they're going to need to have, I think, at least a square to get around everything. Sims 4 is so flexible, and you don't realise it until you go back and build in these older games. How flexible it is. But I do like how this house has ended up. A nice little black and white theme and, you know, some cool colours here and there. Get that weird light on there. I was going to get a plant in there too, but then I'm like, doesn't fit, does it? You can't have two things without cheating on there. And I don't think I used any cheats in this one. I think it is just a nice, plain, basically build apart from that one wallpaper. But that's okay. That one wallpaper we can forget happened. Is what I'm going to say. Here I am, trying to think about what to do about the sofa space. I was wondering if we could fit anything else in, like a dining table or anything like that, but no. That's a big no-go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Sims 2 is one of those games that as soon as you click off it, it like goes black. And I should use the black one. I think the black one would look better. But I think the black one has that weird shine to it that I didn't quite like, but the green one doesn't. And then we use that because I think that adds like a nice room divider to the space. I was seeing if there's any other colours, but I think the white and red goes best. Which is kind of a shame, but hey. We can't have everything we want, can we? So I think that's pretty much us done on the like inside. Oh no, we add a phone. Because, you know, Sims in these games need to have a landline. It's just one of those things that they need. Oh, and I might put a plant in too. Because they can't use the corners in this one. Again, another flexible item that I think was added in Sims 4, maybe even 3. I can't quite remember if it was in Sims 3 or not, but yeah, I like being able to, the Sims can actually use that little space there, so. Kind of practical, kind of not. But in this game, you can just put a plant on it or a bit of clutter, and it's fine. And the hard bit is finding a plant that fits. I think we just go for that in the end. And I wanted to put one of those little hanging baskets that have come up on the wall over here. I think we do. Well, I think I decided it gets in the way of the TV too much, and I forgot to put any lighting in. So we go and do that. We just go for basic lights. And that's another thing. Things have to be put on the grid in this game. So that's another thing you have to watch. Right, time to do our outside area. Which again is very similar to what we have in the Sims 1 build. We have a little pool. It's a lot smaller, I think, than our Sims 1 pool. Because I think the lot is smaller. So I didn't quite have the space that we had in the last one. But I wanted to kind of make it similar in the ways that we could. So a nice little patio area where we have a barbecue and some benches. And we're going to put a few plants in too. Because again, like The Sims 1, it's one of the easiest ways to add a nice little pop of colour to your outside. And again, we're just doing a little pattern of them because why not? Just adds that little extra splash of colour and a nice border around like the patio without having to put a fence over it, and then you can't quite see it very well. There we go. Hopefully they will be able to get in and out of the pool. They might not be able to. So if not, you may have to remove, well, to be honest, it's never probably going to be played with this house, but that may have to be removed, those plants, and you may have to have the border all the way to there. I was going to think about having a little outside table, but I couldn't find one that I liked for outside, and I couldn't see if there was any picnic tables or anything like that, so I just went for, well, we'll have some benches then. And a barbecue. Because why not? So we have this nice little like smokery one, which I thought was quite cool. And here we are into the screenshot. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a like and share it with your friends. If you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.